Welcome everyone to the Spain Global Prep Program webinar. Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Erin and I'm part of the study abroad team here at AFS-USA. I also had the opportunity to chaperone the Spain Global Prep trip in 2022. Today I plan on sharing you some important information about the Spain Global Prep program. I wanted to start by briefly reviewing our agenda. Today we will talk a little bit about the history of AFS, provide an overview of the program, its themes and highlights, share a packing list, discuss travel and logistics, and share some helpful tips for preparing for this program. AFS-USA was founded in 1915 as a volunteer-based organization, and our goal is to build a more just and peaceful world through international education and exchange. We provide life-changing intercultural learning experiences to individuals, families, schools, and communities through a global network of independent nonprofit AFS organizations. Each organization has a professionally staffed office and team of dedicated volunteers. AFS also works with vetted non-AFS partners who have met AFS's standards of quality. For the Spain Global Prep program, AFS-USA partners and co-creates this program with Baker Street International. Baker Street International is a private organization based in Valladolid, Spain, that provides a wide variety of international education and exchange opportunities. We have been partnering with Baker Street to run this program since 2016. This program focuses on the theme of modern Spanish life, language, and culture. As part of the program, all students will be placed in a carefully selected host family in Valladolid, Spain, and they will be paired with a host sibling that is close in age. Students will take part in daily language classes, and activities will be arranged every afternoon. Students will participate in a wide range of cultural, community-oriented, and leisure activities. There will also be a day trip to Salamanca on the weekend, and the final 3 days of the program will include a trip to Segovia and Madrid. I also wanted to share an example schedule of the program with you. The complete program itinerary will be shared with you closer to departure. Participants will spend most of the program in Valladolid with their host families. As I mentioned on the previous slide, participants will attend daily class from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., and there will be a planned activity every afternoon, which could include activities like rock climbing, visiting a sculpture museum, volunteering at the Science Museum with Saharan immigrants, or taking a Spanish dance class. Host siblings will be encouraged to participate in all activities. On the weekends, students will have free time with their host families, and there will be a day trip to Salamanca. The final part of the trip will take place in Segovia and Madrid. Participants will have the opportunity to have a walking tour of the Madrid city center, visits to museums like the Prado Museum or the Reina Sofia, and to see other sites such as Retiro Park. Students will stay at a university residence for the final portion of the program. Also wanted to briefly share some photos of Valladolid, which is where you will be spending the majority of your program. I also wanted to share some highlights of what is and is not included in your program fee. Some things included are your round-trip international airfare, all program activity fees and meals, access to our 24-hour, 7 days a week duty officer emergency system, and secondary travel medical insurance. Some things not included are the domestic travel to the international departure city, any required COVID-19 tests, luggage fees from the airlines, and any spending money you would like to have while on program. We wanted to share a general packing list with you. Spain can get very hot in the summer, and air conditioning is much less common in Europe, so it is important to bring lots of comfortable summer clothes. It can also get cooler at night, so remember to pack clothes that can easily layer and to have a sweater or jacket. You will be walking a lot, so it is important to bring a good pair of walking shoes. Finally, it is also highly recommended that you bring a water bottle. We also wanted to provide you with a bit more information about travel. AFS-USA will provide round-trip international travel. In the weeks leading up to departure, AFS-USA will provide you with more information regarding your program, such as flight details, important contact numbers, what to do in different scenarios, and additional travel information. AFS-USA will also provide guidance on your domestic travel itinerary, provide a flight chaperone that travels with you to Spain, and will be mailing you some AFS merch. It's important to also review the AFS support process. You'll see the chart on the slide which highlights our AFS chain of communication. Once on program, each participant and family is assigned to a specific AFS-USA participant support staff person who will be their point of contact for the duration of the program. However, there are also BKS staff, counselors, and an AFS chaperone on ground to assist participants if they have any issues or challenges. If something comes up, participants should first go to the on-site staff, counselors, or chaperone. They will in turn communicate directly with AFS-USA support staff, who will get in touch with parents and families. We strongly advise against participants going first to parents and families because often with the time difference, it is not the most efficient way to handle something right away. Always go to staff and counselors first. They will communicate with AFS-USA, who in turn will keep parents and families in the loop if anything comes up. If you call AFS-USA between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern on non-holiday weekdays, you will be connected to the participant support emergency line. If you call outside these hours, you will be connected to the 24/7 duty officer system. You will also see the duty officer phone number highlighted on this slide. Next, I wanted to share some helpful tips to help prepare for your program. We recommend that you learn as much as you can about Spanish culture before leaving. You could read Spanish news, listen to music, watch Spanish TV shows or movies, and we also recommend that you learn some common Spanish words or phrases. We'd also like to remind you that the currency is the euro. Most U.S. debit and credit cards work in Spain, but it is important to let your bank know that you will be traveling and to expect international charges between your program dates. While all food expenses are covered, you will need some spending money for souvenirs, extra snacks, or anything else you would like to buy while you are abroad. Finally, and most importantly, don't forget your passport. Your next steps are to create an account with AFS, choose the program you are interested in, and tell us more about you. Once you submit your pre-application, select a preferred program, and pay the application fee, you will be assigned to a study abroad specialist who will guide you through the rest of the application process. If you have any questions, please contact us at studyabroad@afsusa.org. This is an inbox monitored by our study abroad team, and we will get back to you as soon as we are able. Thank you for joining us today, and let the adventure begin.